Hello everyone again, and in the last video we had discussed about critical thinking and its importance. Of course, in terms of its outcomes, right? Outcomes मतलब हम ये देख रहे थे कि कौन से aspect में critical thinking helpful रहता है. So in that we discussed that reading, writing, listening, and speaking. These are the four important core aspects of critical thinking in which these processes imply, is what we discussed. लेकिन अभी इसके बियॉन्ड हमें ये डिस्कस करना ज़रूरी है कि ये क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग के प्रोसेसेस कौन से हैं, राइट? विच आर दीज प्रोसेसेस ऑफ क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग दैट विल हेल्प अस इम्प्रूव in these core aspects of life. So these particular processes are known as standards of thought, right? What is it known as? It is known as standards of thought. Now, when I say standards of thought, it means that this particular standards, there will be 7 to 8 standards. These standards will help us to accept or reject a thought. ठीक है, अब हम ये accept और reject a thought क्यों बोल रहे हैं, right? दिन में हम कहीं ना कहीं around many people, you know, there have been researches and people say that कि 6,000 to 60,000 तक thoughts एक दिन में हमारे mind में चलते हैं, right? These are the number of thoughts that we have in a day. Now, if there are so many thoughts in a day, which thought to, you know, use further, which thought to, you know, think further, which thought to just not consider, ये कैसे हमें पता चलेगा? ये पता चलेगा हमको based on standards of thought. Now, basically, when I talk about these standards of thought, ये ऐसा बोलते हैं कि हम हर चीज़ जो हम लाइफ में करते हैं, as simple as buying a mobile or choosing a university to study further, या इवन एज सिंपल एज बाइंग अ वेजिटेबल, आप कोई भी सब्जी भी खरीदने जाओ तो हम हर जगह पे एक पर्टिकुलर क्राइटेरिया हमारे माइंड में बना के रखते हैं. एम आई राइट? Say if you go to buy a vegetable, you will see that what size is that vegetable, right? What color is that vegetable? Does it look fresh or not? You will press it and see whether it is, you know, hard or is it soft. So you will have certain standards based on which you will buy that particular vegetable or you will not buy it. Am I right? लेकिन ऐसा बोलते हैं कि हर चीज के लिए अगर हम अपना एक क्राइटेरिया यूज करते हैं, राइट? आप एक मोबाइल लेने के लिए जाओगे तो आपके माइंड में आपका बजट रहेगा, आपके माइंड में उसके फीचर्स रहेंगे, आपके माइंड में उसके प्रोसेसिंग मतलब जो प्रोसेसिंग सिस्टम वो यूज कर रहा है वो रहेगा. काफी सारी चीजों के बेसिस पे आप एक मोबाइल भी खरीदने जाओगे. तो ये बोलते हैं कि अगर हम हर चीज के लिए एक प्रोसेस यूज कर रहे हैं उसको खरीदने के लिए या उसको ना खरीदने के लिए, why aren't we talking about certain processes or certain criteria that we can help to accept or reject the quality of thought? The underlined word is quality of thought. तो क्वालिटी ऑफ थिंकिंग अगर हमको इम्प्रूव करना है, मैंने जैसे पहले बोला आपको आपके आउटकम्स इंप्रूव करने हैं, विच इज रीडिंग, राइटिंग, लिसनिंग एंड स्पीकिंग, एंड अल्टीमेटली काफी सारे बाय प्रोडक्ट्स भी है. तो मैंने आपको 4 एस्पेक्ट्स बताए, लेकिन डिसीजन मेकिंग ले लो, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग ले लो, प्लानिंग ले लो, प्रायोरिटाइजिंग ले लो, ये जो भी हम बातें बोल रहे हैं ये सारे ही प्रोसेसेस इम्पैक्ट होते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग. सो इट इज सेड दैट कि अगर हम हर चीज के लिए क्राइटेरिया बना के रख रहे हैं तो why not we have certain set criteria for our thinking processes? So if we have a criteria that is standards of thought, which is 7 to 8 in number, if we use these standards to achieve a quality of thought, then naturally our critical thinking processes will improve, right? So in short, what I said is what I would like to summarize now. We discussed on how we'll be able to improve on the outcomes of critical thinking, that is reading, writing, listening, speaking. Also, along with that, problem solving or decision making, prioritizing, planning is through standards of thought. Okay? These standards of thought are criteria based on which you'll be able to accept or reject a thought. Okay? Then may we have 6 to 60,000 number of thoughts, maybe more, maybe less, But how will you know which thought to go ahead further, which to reject, is based on the processes of standards of thought. And these standards of thought are the set criteria which will help us to improve the way we are taking up our thinking processes. Thank you. And I'll get back to you on what are the standards of thought with the first standard of thought, that is clarity. Thank you.